and welcome to my video today. So today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to improve your back bends when you are doing like a back bend on the bar, or if you are in like a forced position and doing it in the center. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. Let's get into the video. Just before we start, I want you guys watching this video, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe down below and like this video if you found it helpful. So without further ado, let's get into the video. And also guys, if you want to know what I wear in all my videos, they will always be linked down below, so go check it out now. And today's outfit, from top to bottom, is all from Capizio. Okay guys, so the first thing you always want to do for if you are trying to improve your back bends is definitely to be warm. So I'm going to do a quick warm up stretch of the back, and it's just staying in this position. Just hold it as long as you like. 10 seconds is enough. And you just want to go up and down in this position. Just get it nice and loose. So when you've held it to your liking, then you can take hold of the back and make sure though if you are not at this level, just do as high as you can. And if you want, you can release as well, just to get the back working. Disclaimer that if you are a beginner, please do not push yourself, and please do not keep on doing it if you feel any pain at all. So stop immediately if you do feel pain. So into the next stretch, I'm going to go into a side bend, just again to warm up the sides. Oh, it feels so nice. Oh, and you can stretch too if you need to. And I suggest doing it about 4 times on each side. Alright, so your back should now be feeling warm, hopefully. If not, then I guess keep on doing it. But if you are feeling good, let's go on to the next tip. Alright, so once you have warmed up the back, I'm now going to start with the first exercise strengthener for your back. So it's more about the placement of your back. So when you are going into a back bend, you do not want to go back and stick at your tummy and crunch into the back. That is really not good for your back at all. So if you do keep on crunching and bending back in this position, you are definitely going to damage your back, and that is not good at all. So what you want to do for this exercise is you want to think of going up and back. So try and keep your pelvis as still as possible when going back. So you just want to go up and back. And just keep on doing that a couple of times to get the feeling of it. And if you want as well, you can turn the head to get used to doing a back bend with your head turned, because that is usually what you do when you go back. So yeah. So go up, keep that still, and back. Don't worry if you're not going far back, it's perfectly fine. So I'm going to do it again. And you can do around 3 of these on each side of the head. Wow, so when I do that, I definitely feel my core tighten, and that is definitely a good thing. And I definitely do feel my back working when I'm doing that as well, so that is good. But if it is really hurting, stop, please stop. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Alright, so next, this one is more for the flexibility of the back and trying to loosen it, so then when you do go back, you can go further back basically. So this is just basically doing bridges, just a normal, you know, those gymnastic bridges. This is gonna really loosen and just make the back more flexible for when you do your back bend. So I guess you can do this a couple times. You don't need to do it too much because it will start to hurt if you do it a lot, but yeah. It's just gonna keep the back nice and flexible. Oh, feels so nice. And if you cannot do this, of course, just start in this position and you want to go up as far as possible. If you can't go up far, don't worry. Just keep on practicing every day. Okay. And as you saw me just then, I also was straightening it. And as you just saw, I was also straightening. Okay. I can't stay straightening. And as you saw just then as well, I was straightening my knees, and that also gives me another type of stretch. It might sound really weird, but it kind of like stretches me more. So I suggest doing that as well. Alright, so we're now going on to the next tip, which is another strengthening one. So I swear by this. I even do this in my warm-up routine to get my back working really nicely. So basically you want to just lie on your belly and you want to put your arms on your forehead. So I'm going to go up into the position like this. You do not want to go high at all. You just want to try and keep your tummy in and keep it nice and lengthened. So we're going to do that position around 10 times. And then on the 10th one, follow me and I'm going to change my arms up. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, this is the 10th one, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out. I'm going to swap. And go back down. And also another little tip as well for when you are in that position, to make sure that your ribs do not lift the floor. You want to keep them on the ground. So that's going to help keep your tummy really nice and tight and your back lengthened, and it's going to work really well if you do keep your ribs on the ground. So now once you've done 10, I now like to do switching to the side. So I like to do 5 on each side. So let's do it. So that is done. So if you want to, if you have a sore back from doing that, just go into this position in a little ball and just stretch out your back. Feels good. So now, if you are at more of an advanced level, this next one is going to get you up really high, and this is more again for flexibility plus strength, if you get what I mean. So what you're going to do is put your arms behind, and you're going to kick 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then you can come up and hold this position. And you repeat that. 1, 2, 3. Up. And hold. And one more time. 1, 2, 3. Up. And there you go. Alright, so I'm going to go back to another warm-up stretching back exercise. So I actually do this all the time before class as well. And I always like to go on a bar that's in the center, and I just go backwards, and I like to stretch it. It feels so good. And it's just really easy to do before class, and it's a good way to warm it up and make it more flexible. Alright, so now I'm just going to do some plain old simple back bends, and again I'm going to try and think of keeping my tummy in and just leaning back with the upper body. So I'm just going to start in a derriere position. It's like really French. And I'm basically just going to start in this position. And I'm just going to go back. nice and lifted. And to the other side. And just doing these every day is going to loosen and make your back more flexible. And if you wanted to, you can do it a fifth as well. And make sure when you do go back with the fifth, you keep it along with your face. Don't let it go too far forward and don't let it go back. That looks really bad. And also with the wrist, don't let it go like that. Make sure it's straight and parallel with your arm. I tend to do that a bit, so that's why I'm just letting you guys know, because I have very, let's say, flexible wrists, and I like to do that a lot. So make sure it is nice and parallel when you go back. I'm just going to do that. And lift up. Like that. And the other side. And lift. Like that. Alright guys, so that completes my how-to video on to improve your back bends. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, so make sure you do give it a like for me. And also I really just wanted to say also thank you so much for all your support recently. I really deeply love reading all of your comments. It really inspires me to make more videos for you guys. So thank you for that. And yes, I will see you next week for a new video. So bye!